Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Azadan here.
Nightmare here.
And we are Nerdy Security.
And before we start this, we'd like to send a shout out to Muzza Fuzza,
who now owns Nightmare Soul,
because he sold me a cup of coffee for my soul, like I mentioned before.
He said it's in the mail.
Somewhere.
Anyways, so, if you remember last episode, we've gone to some random construction zone for going after the power source that's in some office building.
And we have to get there the old-fashioned way.
Because the elevators are out.
Which is always the best way, anyway.
Yep. So.
You're trying to climb the fence there?
Now, I'm going to... I don't know what's going on here. Anyways, I'm already going to say this already. I've actually gone past this. I could not wait for the next week. I'm way ahead of this. So
I'm not.
Yeah, he's going doing the noobs thing and the noob perspective, and I'll just be playing.
So, as you can see, Desmond has honed his skill outside of the Animus, amazingly.
Well, it's basically from the Animus that he's honed his skill.
Yeah, I know, but it's amazing how he doesn't have any muscle memory, but it's all memory.
Well, apparently, if you remember from...
Seriously, Sean?
Yeah, Assassin's Creed 2.
Fuck you.
But no, if you actually read the emails, they actually eventually say that apparently while he's in the Animus, his muscles are doing micro movements.
Oh, okay.
So,
I guess that's in this game?
Yeah, it was in this game.
I don't even have the game yet. I haven't had the chance to read any of the emails yet.
I read it on my personal one, so.
You know, I'll just like wait until like we get past a certain point, and I'll just like find the emails online somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, and we're going to apologize ahead of time if you can hear my daughter begging for food from my girlfriend. We're doing this a lot earlier than usual because Nightmare here got off work a lot earlier than usual, and well,
you know, I just like to make things difficult for everyone.
Yeah. So.
Shut up, Sean.
So.
Thanks, Sean.
You know, he's less of a dick.
No.
Personal, like towards you, he's been less of a dick, but like when you're not around, he's more of one.
Yeah. When there's a good distance between you and him, he'll be one. But when you're like right in front of him, he's like, better be quiet.
You know that one time that I didn't tell you to shut up, Desmond?
Come on, go around it. There's still some funky glitches out here. That would have been fun to miss that.
That would have been... I actually almost want to see that. See what would happen.
So am I, but you know, I don't know if this would like delete the game or something, because technically you're not in the Animus.
Too bad we can't save over one of the other files and do it, eh?
Yeah, I know. You can't even copy.
Yeah, it sucks. Couldn't you do that in the other games?
Yeah, you could copy in the other games, just not this one.
And you couldn't copy in Assassin's Creed 1 because there's no file system.
Yeah, it's just one file, that's it.
Man, that kind of sucks. You know what? We'll just have to try it like on a different playthrough, and then record us jumping off of this and see what happens. Like, who knows? You might turn into a blood splat. That'd be interesting.
Your file has been deleted.
Huh? Game is being deleted. What?
And well, there we go. I just jumped off the edge.
Timing's really important here. Too soon or too late, and you'll miss the building.
So we'll miss the building if we...
Open your chute now!
Wait. I don't know how to open the chute.
Wasn't it like X or something?
I don't know. I mashed buttons. Let's aim for the giant H.
No. You have to aim for the streets.
Okay.
Yeah, just like that. So I wonder where that parachute's going to end up and who's not going to notice it.
I like how he takes off one backpack and he has another one right underneath it.
the other one's probably full of electronic equipment.
Yeah.
Or like download devices.
And there's the power source that looks like we already found.
Can't be that easy. I guess it is that easy.
That wasn't so bad.
They're inside Abstergo.
You must be
I don't
desperate.
know.
Not exactly what I expected,
Okay.
but I guess your kind doesn't have
It wasn't
many
that easy.
options these days.
Who are you?
Ask your father. Now give me that.
I don't think so.
Look, I'm not supposed to kill you, but the boss man didn't say anything about fucking you up. So you got to the counter.
This guy's an idiot.
Nice.
Hey, you gave it to him. To
Yeah.
the face.
Probably knocked out a couple teeth with it too.
And now we're back in the old loading screen.
Yep.
Crisscross.
Trophy!
Hooray, I like trophies.
You know, it's kind of awkward watching that type of loading screen.
So who the hell is Daniel
They're all like
Cross?
silent.
Believe it or not, he used to be an assassin. The assassin, the way I've heard it told, but it turned out he was a sleeper agent for Abstergo, programmed to infiltrate and destroy the organization.
How did he know you were there?
Huh.
We could be compromised.
They must have caught me snooping inside their network and sent Cross to see what we were after. If they were aware of our current location, we'd know. Though, I will say this.
This is
Doesn't bode very well
this
for
is
future
interesting.
expeditions.
How did we find out his
I set
name
up some cameras
without
topside.
finding out
If
his
anyone
name
shows
to
up,
begin
we'll
with?
see it.
How did
I'd
Desmond
suggest
find
you go
out the
see
name?
about finding a socket
Maybe
for
it
that
was
power
during
source.
the,
Or we can return to Connor if you
when
prefer.
they're coming in, he asked.
All the artifacts in the world won't mean a thing without the
Why
key.
didn't we get that piece of dialogue? I demand to know! Why is that not dialogue?
It's not important.
I wanted to know.
We found out anyways, didn't we?
Still wanted to find out earlier.
Okay, let's go back through our ridiculous amounts.
Oh my god. What is all that nonsense?
Oh, down lower?
Mm-hmm.
You'll find out. It says hello.
No more.
It does?
Well, yeah, see at the very bottom. Hello.
But what does the rest of it say?
It's just gibberish.
Hmm.
I'll give you some tomorrow, okay?
I can't remember what my binary is.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember off by hand. If I had my textbook with all my binary in it, I could probably translate it.
Wasn't it like Eden or no, that was the first game.
Yeah.
No, second game.
This is Apple.
You're right, it does say apple.
Oh, this one's funny.
Apple.
It's because Sean basically was telling him not to
No.
trust Juno, and then of course Juno sends him this message. So I guess we found out who that is. Okay, let's talk to some more people.
I know everyone thinks
Oh,
I'm being
yeah.
silly, but I can't shake the feeling we're being watched.
We are being watched.
How can you be
By
watched
Juno.
inside of here though?
Or some
It's
version
like
of
an
her.
enclosed space that
Do
you
you think
can
it's a recording?
Juno.
Or is she a ghost?
Oh.
Or something else? Is she talking to us the way Minerva talked to Ezio?
No clue. I mean, who knows what else they were working on down here. There's still so many rooms we don't have access to.
But do you think she's like literally
Power source
down here,
can
waiting
give you
for
access.
someone Still alive?
Use it.
Still alive. That's mental.
Oh.
That means she'd be at least 75, 80,000 years old. So powerful, yeah, but not that.
What? Whoa.
They came down here
If
looking
she's still
for a
alive,
way
that's
to
how old she
survive.
would be.
Maybe
Wow.
they found one.
75 to 80,000 years old.
Isn't that
Is it
just
weird seeing
amazing?
Cross?
Imagine how old
What do you
she
mean?
would look.
It's different for you. You don't know about what happened, I guess. For a long time, he was important to us. He was a different person.
Sean said he was a sleeper agent. Like Lucy.
It was different. She made a choice, but Cross, if you read the files, Abstergo just... They did terrible things to him.
Rebecca?
Oh my.
You're
I wonder
lucky.
what type of terrible
Yeah.
things they did.
We have people who care about us, who look out for
I like your analogy.
He was
I
all
really
alone,
do.
and the people he thought he could trust, they used him.
Did you know him?
No, but I knew Hannah.
Who's that?
She
Who are
tried
all
to
these
help
people
him.
are
She
mentioning?
trusted him. But there was a raid about a year ago. She stayed behind so the others could escape. Tried to reason with him to see if she could fix things.
What
Oh my
happened?
goodness. So
What
much
do you think
talking.
happened? He killed her.
So much
That's
dialogue.
What he does. That's all he knows how
What?
to do.
Killed Hannah.
Sometimes it seems like that's
Who is
all
this
he
Hannah?
knows.
Why have we not met this Hannah?
Because she's dead.
Rebecca.
How long has Desmond been under like
I
this
just wanna be
Abstergo?
alone right now.
And how long has this been going on for, roughly? How long is this?
I just
How
wanna
long
be
is the
alone.
Assassin's Creed timeline really?
I don't know. What the hell? It's
Son,
like through my
Because
camera outside.
Because technically this is real
I owe
time,
you an
right?
apology. I shouldn't have lashed out like that. You have to understand, I've never been very good at this. Never mind that we live rather extraordinary lives.
I kind of liked my ordinary one.
You can't escape who you are, Desmond.
So
You
I
can.
noticed.
We're doing that right now.
Look,
Playing video games.
it's silly
Yeah,
for us to
you
go
know,
back and
that's
forth like
right.
this. I admit,
We've escaped into
I
a
did a
land
shit
known
job
as the
raising
video
you.
game.
I apologize. I'm sorry. But it's important you understand.
That's an
You're from a
understatement
bad
of the year.
place. You're my son.
Father of the Year award
I love
goes
you.
to.
I guess I was so busy trying to make sure nothing bad happened, I didn't consider the consequences. Truce.
Let's have a look at his ear.
Honestly, I want to know
can't
when
believe
Desmond
it's
got the
taken me so
tattoo.
long to ask, but
He's always had it.
how's Mom?
You didn't have it in the first game,
She's
did
not.
you?
He had long sleeves, so you can
No,
you
no,
never saw it.
your mother is fine.
What about the second game?
We decided it was safer if we split up from
Pretty
this
much
job.
long sleeves as well.
Always assuming the worst.
Good reason.
Can
I don't
at
remember
least say
seeing it
hi
in
to
the,
her?
in the third game either.
I'm sorry, it's too risky.
I think I saw
Maybe
bits of
when
it.
we're done.
Right.
I do
When
not
we're
know. I do not know. All I remember is that I popped in Revelations like, hey, he has a tattoo?
Have we ever tried to make peace with the Templars?
Throughout our history, there have been moments. Several, in fact. But it's impossible.
I like how his
There are
mouth's not matching the
existential
words, though.
differences. Insurmountable.
It's
If
just
there
better
were
that he
to
covers
be,
his mouth when he
it
talks
wouldn't be a
anyway.
truce,
And look at this.
as a submission.
But knowing what's about to happen, wouldn't it make sense to try
You
and
know,
talk to
it kind of
Vic?
reminds me of
Come
some
to
of
an
those
arrangement,
really,
even if it's only
really,
temporary?
really bad dubbed movies for the
We'd all be so busy
martial
watching
arts
our backs,
movies.
nothing would get accomplished.
Yeah,
We're more
Pink Lotus
productive at war.
over there is just mimicking
Well,
it.
have we ever tried
yeah,
saying
you know, the sentence
Doing
ended
to them
5
what they
seconds
did to
ago,
us
but he's
with
still
Lucy?
moving his mouth. Or his mouth doesn't move and he says something, then all of a sudden it moves
Who were either
a second
too
later.
weak, found themselves turned, or too
Just like the
strong,
very,
or
Well, they
very,
can't see what you're doing.
Well, that's what I'm doing.
Just feel
just like the
we
really
all want
early
the same
Jackie Chan
thing.
films.
We use the same
Oh,
words,
no, they
but
actually
that's
did
all they
okay
are,
with that.
words. In the end, it all comes
Not the
down to
really early ones.
No, they did okay with that. I didn't say they did good with it. I just they did okay.
not
Like some characters, they like it was word. They were like they matched up
Is that
perfectly.
even possible?
Other times, not so much.
Probably not.
You know, I noticed that they
Our two
really
groups have
screwed it
existed
up
in
with
one form
Hidden
another
or
since, well,
Crouching
since
Tiger,
forever.
Hidden Dragon.
But things can be better
When
than
the
they
English
That's
dubbed it.
something.
English.
English dubbed it.
Actually, I don't think I've watched that.
Did you look for me, Dad?
Well, they did an okay
was
job, but you could
Every
still
day.
see that they're clearly saying something
on.
else, and then the
I mean it.
mouths
Every
are still
night
moving
I
on. That they actually had to
Searching your
pause for the
name or
moment.
variations of it,
Then I watched the
hoping you'd
actual
slip
one
up.
with the English subs,
Abstergo only
and you can
found
see
the
that the
first
person's
one.
actually doing
Access.
other movements while they're.
few more days
Well, in
and
the
it
English
would've
sub,
been me.
they've cut out some movement, so
you're
it looked
not.
like they're talking properly.
I'm glad.
Wow.
Do you think Lucy
I bet
regretted
someone's
what
gonna
she
go
was doing?
watch both right now
I used
after
to
I'm done
think I
saying
knew her
that.
well, but clearly that wasn't the case.
Oh,
So I really can't give you an
what?
honest
11 of
answer.
our subscribers.
I think we're at
She seems so sincere,
13
though.
now.
Oh,
We
13.
just got 3.
Like she really wanted to make a
All
difference.
13 of our subscribers.
Yes, well, when I first met him, I thought the same thing about Cross.
I know,
Oh, yeah?
It just keeps happening over
YouTube
and
contract in
over
no
again.
time.
What does?
Everything.
20 years down the road. We finally got 20!
I'm fine. Don't worry.
No! We made 22!
All right, then.
Oh, we lost
You should
one.
think about getting back in the
Sorry, I unsubscribed.
Gotta find that kid.
How can you unsubscribe? You're the owner of the channel!
Okay, let's go put this power source back in. Like I said, I've already gone ahead, so I already know exactly where to go for it.
Didn't you explore all this already, though?
Yes, but actually, you have to go all the way back up, because there's no other way up. They don't put a shortcut that you can go into.
Yeah, no, I thought this was where... Oh, wait, never mind.
This is where
I was thinking the table where they showed you all that stuff.
Whoa, that was weird.
Oh, how we just kind of fell.
Or, you know, Juno floating in midair.
Wonder what's inside.
I don't want to know.
One way to find
It
out.
looks scary. It's gonna blow up. Duck! It's gonna blow! It looks like he's aged quite a lot. I know I mentioned it before, but it looks like he's just aged.
It looks like we put some new platform over on the other side of the gate.
Huh. And
Oh.
doors are opening?
Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so it looks like it's opening up a platform for that gate thing. And now we just run this way.
Doing some exploring. Oh, we're gonna check the platform out?
That and also talk to Sean.
Oh, but he's so skittish now.
See, that little part moved
Ah,
over.
Desmond, there you are.
I see.
Can I ask a favour?
Maybe.
When this is all over, I'd like to try turning the dial back on the Animus. Like, all the way back. To the time of the first civilization.
You think it would work?
There
Oh,
was no
God.
real loss of fidelity when you visited Altair.
No,
Then again,
no,
that was
don't
about
do
1,000
that.
years ago, and I'm looking at going back at least 70,000 more.
Sure, I'd be up for it. Be interesting to see what things were like back then.
Excellent. I think it would prove most enlightening.
Oh my goodness.
So
Didn't they
this is
say
how it
not to do that?
What are you
I
up
don't
to?
think so.
Just brushing
the
up
second
on my
game.
American history.
I can't remember. I haven't
I
played
say
in a while.
history. They certainly teach you strange things in the States.
Like what?
Well,
No,
it's
no,
always
wait,
been
never
a
mind.
Revolutionary war. It was a civil one. Well, not that kind of civil. I mean, there was no America versus Britain. It was Brit on Brit action. And you can clearly see how the whole thing got started. One war gave birth to the other.
You mean the 7 Years' War?
Exactly. Seems the Crown overspent in its attempt to keep the French out, wound up with a great deal of debt.
The image and
Believing
thought
the
that went through my
colonists
head
should
when
help
he
shoulder
said
the
Brit on
burden,
Brit
new
action.
taxes were created. It was a reasonable request, even if Parliament
I won't
was
say it.
rather,
I don't want to lose any
well,
subscribers.
diplomatic about it.
Well, it's not really fair to tax people for a war they didn't want any part of.
What? Didn't want any part of? Did you not notice George Washington with Edward Braddock? He was right there in the middle of it. So here you have the Crown spending who knows how much money to secure a place for the colonists to thrive, and then, when they ask for a little bit of help... Right, look,
But yeah, no,
think of it this way.
I
King George
I figured
and
it
the
out,
colonists,
in the
they all
second
had to do it,
Assassin's
right?
Creed,
And when the
it
bill
wasn't,
comes, George asked for them
it
to
wasn't
kick in
that they
and pay
weren't
their share.
allowed to
Fair enough.
go
Keep
back
in
that
mind,
far,
he's been
it's that they
taking
didn't
them
have
out dinner
time to go back
gratis
that far.
for decades now.
Because,
Colonists, oh no, they insist
curiosity
they get a glass
can
of
wait
water
to
or
save the
side
world.
salad. Never mind the tables full of half-eaten food and empty bottles of wine. Now, when the king points this out, what did the colonists do?
Yeah.
Oh, they flip the
Oh,
table
I
over and they
live near the
storm out
tracks.
the restaurant. Probably
You
intending
see
to
the hill every time you
turn
go
later.
up, right? The tracks
Burn
go
it down.
right across the hill.
You left out the
You know,
part
I'd
where the
never
king
really
pointed
paid
a gun
attention.
at the colonists and asked
How
them
about
to
we
cover
put
dinner
it
for
like this?
everyone
I could
in the
throw a
restaurant.
stone from my driveway
Right,
and hit the train
right,
tracks.
yeah.
Oh,
interesting
so
thing.
kind of like my
If
old
he
house
pulled
on
them
that
to
one
gun,
hill?
and I'm not
Yeah.
sure he did.
Actually, no, we're
It would
closer.
only have been after the
We're closer than your
100th
crack
failed
shack
attempt
was.
at getting them to pay
But my
their
crack
fair
shack
share.
shook.
But how do you define
Yeah,
someone's
but
fair
yours
share?
was a crack shack.
Well, with
I
the
know,
war,
it was an actual
apparently.
crack shack.
Here, shut up and having a cracker and Nutella.
I wonder how
Cracker.
many other
Thank
places
I made that Nutella myself.
There are dozens of them, all over the world.
and somehow
He's actually turning green right now.
I don't think that's true.
Tastes like chocolate
When I was
poison.
at Abstergo, Vidic talked about signs
Yeah, I
of
had chocolate
discoveries
ice cream.
made by non-Templars. I'm
Oh.
sure Abstergo
Oh.
The things they must know.
regretting throwing in with us.
No. Just looking forward to when we can finally trounce those bastards so I can dive into their archives. Oh, I think I found a lead on another power source. Later, Desmond,
just call-
I'm
Another
going to
power
do something
source.
very important right now. Just
What?
a rule. Follow that.
It's a power source. I want to do it. Hey, look, I found Juno again.
Maybe you gotta go up there. Maybe we should call this episode the redundant re-intro.
No, I mean, I can go up there. There's nothing really going on here. It's just a bunch of
What is a
side
fact?
story.
Is it fixed? Immutable? Certain in its existence and only awaiting discovery? Or might it be changed? Here we learned the answer and thought that it might save us. They were used to command, to control, to own. But we soon discovered another use. When enough sat in thrall and were told to believe, their thoughts took on form. What was
Oh my
imagined
goodness.
became
They're explaining how religion works.
If 100
They're actually
minds
saying, though,
could
that
wish away a
thoughts
wall,
became
create a tree,
reality.
what might 1,000 do?
What do you think religion is?
10,000.
Thought to became
more.
reality.
Might we change the consensus
Oh my God.
and will the threat away?
My whole outlook on life has been changed.
Where it might illuminate us all. Once placed,
Beware the apple. You are being controlled by the apple.
make us safe. In this way, we would change.
You're the ones that created it. Why don't you guys? Why didn't you guys like do something when you had the chance? Because you were lazy having a war?
No, they're trying to. They just
Came to be.
couldn't.
We sent a dozen of them skyward, but there was no
Yeah.
way to maintain control, to direct the beam, to
You know what's funny? Because isn't Desmond not the first one to be doing this type of mission for the gods?
Though this was strange and dangerous,
I think he's the first.
what we tried next was
Try to
worse.
stop.
I think in this civilization he's the first one. Like, wasn't like in the previous civilization they had someone else try and do it, but he or she was too late.
The first civilization was the last civilization, wasn't it?
Yeah, the last civilization.
The first civilization.
Yeah. Didn't
Well,
they?
They tried to stop it, but they couldn't. They couldn't figure it out.
Oh, so
They tried to do a shield, couldn't work. Couldn't even save a city. Then they tried to do something
Our
to
first instinct was to
absorb the
travel
sun's
back,
energy. Didn't have
to
time to build
change
the
the
towers.
past. But we could not find a way. But forward, we could look forward. And so here we sought to see
Oh, thank
beyond
you again.
ourselves and know what was to come.
Some more poisoned
First,
homemade
we
Nutella?
wanted to
Yep.
learn if our work would succeed. But the answer was always the same.
Should be
So
extra
we
nutty.
moved on to other things.
Oh my
But
god.
she remained. The one you call Minerva. In time, she
Okay,
too
here we
stopped
go.
looking. And instead began to speak. She called out across time in the hopes that you might be saved. She hid messages where none might find them, save for you.
Look, it's
and
Ezio
those
all
within
over
this
again.
place.
Yeah, Ezio talking to Minerva.
Tired of it. The cryptic warnings, the threats. Just tell us what you want!
But they are. We saw the Nephilim there. We seemed like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and we looked the same to them. Imagine trying to explain all this to a 2-year-old, to a grasshopper. When they said the will of the gods was unknowable, they meant it. Literally.
Oh my
I
goodness.
killed her, you know. I killed Lucy.
It was the apple, son. It was Juno.
I saw what she was. What would happen if I let her live?
My goodness,
could've
this is
stopped
just
myself. I
so
mean,
much dialogue for
There
one
was a
episode.
horse there.
Can we kill
But I
someone
didn't
yet?
have to.
I'll go in and kill a massive thing and
chose
then
to.
call it an episode.
Just kill like a bunch of guards or something.
Lucy was going to betray us and take the apple back
It
to
didn't even start the
Abstergo.
timer, so.
I saw the satellite launched. I saw them turn it on, and then it failed.
Not so bad.
Whatever's on the other side of that door, it benefits Juno. We need to be careful.
Okay.
So we need to be careful going behind that door.
Because it benefits Juno, not us. No, I wonder if my prediction is going to be right. Because I haven't gotten actually that far yet. Which is where pretty much you open the door and then the first civilization comes out.
I think it might be one of those multi-ending games.
Maybe.
Because I don't think anyone's actually beaten it yet.
No, there's people out there that I've looked through YouTube. There's people that have like, whoa.
What happened there? All turned black.
I don't know. It like glitched out there. No,
I see
there's
a
people
wall.
who have like 70 episodes, but then again, they're at 15 minutes each.
Yeah.
And I think some people are just powering through the storyline while we're going through all the side stuff as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Who knows? Maybe we'll watch a couple of those. And
So here's the next power conduit.
so we need the next power source.
Yeah.
So where do we find the next power source?
Don't know. But yeah, see, this is the one thing I don't like. There's no shortcut to get back up here.
You can get back down easy enough.
Yeah.
But wouldn't that... No, that wouldn't hurt you. Yeah, but no. Why didn't they... I don't know.
There should be a shortcut to get back here.
Like even a... excuse me, a ladder or something.
Yeah. But anyways, that's everything for here.
Good luck,
Back into the
Desmond.
animus.
Like they've all their facial features have changed except for Sean's. Like really, he was the only one.
The ground and its subjects phrase, and behind them both the Templars plot, pulling strings and moving pieces. History dictates they seek order.
Even this guy's aged a little bit.
But how
Connor.
are they affected here?
I can't remember.
Who supports
since
them?
I used to playing
And what conspiracies have they already spun? All these things I must determine. For only by knowing my enemy can I hope to stop them.
At least they still have like the building effect for
Connor.
the animus.
Yeah.
Spare a moment.
Oh yeah, this.
Of course.
Have a look.
What is it?
The Xingbao, or rope dart if you prefer. One of the many plans given to us by Shao Yun to...
Sorry.
We'll have to work on this.
That was pretty close.
Mm-hmm. Ganondogo.
Yes, my friend.
What brings you here? Is the village all right?
For now.
What do you mean? What has happened?
Men came, claiming we had to leave. They said that the land was being sold, and that the Confederacy had consented. We sent an envoy. They would not listen.
You must refuse!
We cannot oppose the Sachem, but you're right as well. We cannot give up our home.
You have a name.
Oh my
Do you know
goodness.
who is responsible?
We get to kill somebody soon?
Johnson.
Where is Johnson now?
In Boston, making preparations for the sale.
Sale! This is theft!
Connor, take care. These men are powerful.
What would you have me do? I made a promise to my people.
If you insist upon this course of action,
Come on.
seek out Sam Adams in Boston. He'll be able to help. What have you done?
When my people go to war,
Why would you destroy the man's house?
to signify its start. When the threat is ended, the hatchet is removed.
You could have used
Oh.
a tree.
A tree. No, he's right. He could have used the tree.
Oh, we have another. What's it called here?
A new ship upgrade.
But we also have. Encyclopedia of the Common Man.
Connor, it has occurred to me that the times we live in will be looked upon by future generations with a certain degree of scrutiny, no matter the outcome. With that in mind,
I still think we should call this one the redundant re-intro.
No. Because it's not a re-intro.
Okay.
It's just a lot of useless blabber.
So redundant blabber?
Useless blabber, if anything.
What do you think?
I'll figure it out.
Redundant, useless blabber.
You know, you don't even have a right to choose the titles. I do all the work. I end up choosing the titles anyways.
Don't get me started.
Yeah, do not get him started.
We don't need a whole episode of no questions again.
I will smack you, throw you out the window, scoop up your remains, sit you back down so you can finish this, and then drive you to the hospital.
Well, at least I get a ride to the hospital.
And then I'll throw you out into the
wrong entrance.
Yeah.
At least I'll be at the hospital. The crazy
then
part?
run you over.
Oh. That's not very nice.
Can you help me?
Oh, look, we got some. Okay, well, I'm gonna do. I guess this one will be just a lot of side missions.
Are you alright?
Did you take an arrow to the
What do
knee?
you think?
How did this happen?
To the arm.
Poachers in the woods. I asked them to leave. This was their answer.
Come on. We need to get that arm looked at.
What if the men who did this?
They can wait. Your wound cannot. You'll be able to make it to the house.
That happened pretty close to where he living.
Yes. I think the ball took only flesh.
And what is your name?
Yeah.
Miriam.
She probably is like 13 years old.
I don't have a home per se.
This day and age,
When I was a young girl, I made my life after
13 years old, you were considered a woman.
Living where the land makes it easiest.
Not a
Yeah, usually married off to a guy who's 30.
Older.
No, it's not.
No,
But
because
truth be
30
told,
was really old at that time.
Mm.
I remember life expectancy was not, you know, what
Yeah.
it is now, like 80, 90. It was
Yeah,
like
you're right, you
life
died-
expectancy was 50 to 60.
And you're lucky to see 45 for retirement.
Those poachers need to be stopped.
saw the scabs from my hunting blind. Get to that, and you shouldn't have any trouble finding them.
Use the rope dart if you can. Get familiar with it.
Oh, time to do some more running in the trees.
What does this rope dart do?
You'll get to see it. Let's see, oh my god. I like how they like set it up so it puts you directly where you need to go.
Yeah, no kidding.
Like, how often do you actually get something like this?
Yeah, in the midst of all these trees, you're right.
In reality, this would never happen. But hey,
It's a video game. We shouldn't complain.
it allows us to be able to move through the forest pretty quick.
I just like the video game.
I do. I just like how you can actually move through the forest quick, though, in the game.
But then again, we don't exactly know what these old forests in place looked like back then.
Yeah, like, look, directly to it.
Oh, that's brutal.
And you actually get to keep it, too.
Oh, so that 3 there is only symbolic?
No. There's ways.
Oh.
Like I said.
Oh.
There's ways to lose it.
Oh my, that's awesome. That's... I'm sorry, Muzafuzza, I'm gonna have to sell my soul to this video game. Sorry. But thanks for the offer on the coffee.
You already sent it in the mail.
No, I didn't. I only said I sent it in the mail, so you'd be expecting it at the beginning of the episode.
No, I meant he sent the cup of coffee in the mail.
Why would he do that? I would have a cup of coffee by the time it got here. It doesn't matter where you send it from.
Exactly.
That's just a cruel joke.
And?
Good thing I didn't send him my soul.
Yeah, you did.
I did? When did I do this?
I did it for you.
But you have no legal right to my soul yet.
You sure about that?
Yes.
You technically already sold it to me once.
When did I do that? Nice.
Oh, let's kill the last poacher.
You could just casually walk away. This day and age, they would never find them again. They were eaten by bears.
It's on my land.
Shooting strangers in the forest, is that common hunting practice where you come from? No. Spare me. Go. Tell the friends you have left what happened here.
I actually like this rope dart. It's pretty handy.
Yeah.
Like, I took out 2 people pretty quick.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, Pink Lotus just made a reference to, well, think perverted and you'll pretty much get it, most likely.
Oh my goodness. I'm just glad that we finally got to kill people. But I'm also surprised that he let the last one go.
Well, he needs to get across that you come into this area, you die.
I guess.
Thank you, Achilles.
You are most welcome.
I guess it's not as populated as
It's no secret this land is full
the
of
Middle
game.
East and Europe is.
I spotted the trespassers en route to request permission to hunt here myself, and suggested they do the same.
The bounty of the forest is not mine to give. It is your right to hunt on this land, but I would appreciate you trading your surplus with the others.
Very well. I accept.
She was going for her lamb.
Alrighty then.
Okay, there we go.
Where are you now?
This is her new hut.
Oh, hey. That's a neat looking hut.
Yep.
Hey, you know what? You don't have any of those blue logs stalking you.
I think that's a Skyrim only thing.
Yeah, you're right. We should probably call this episode, eh?
You know what? Let's do one naval mission. I think what we should do is... Yeah, I know. Well, we only started at 1:30.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, somewhere around there. So it hasn't been quite half an hour. So we'll do a naval mission, call it, and then there. And then every day we'll do one naval mission, one side quest, and part of the main story. Sound good?
That's,
The chase.
Who are you chasing and why?
Well, that's a Templar system. Or a symbol.
Yeah, I figured that. But why are you chasing them?
We're assassins.
Well, what good are they to you dead? You need to question them.
We're assassins. Assassins.
But you need to question them.
Don't make me call my own assassin
It's
for
good
you.
to be at sea again, but I don't much like that sky.
Even a pretty sunrise is a bad omen to you, Mr. Faulkner. Where are these raiders?
There's just so much dialogue. So much
reports
dialogue.
Hey, look.
Gathering
He's in the
somewhere in
naval
these
suit.
rocks, threatening
Is
the
he?
vineyard.
Yeah.
That's different. Connor.
Connor's in the naval captain's suit.
Sails ahoy! All hands to battle station! We must protect her.
Oh my goodness. Why? Why is it gone? Oh, you're taking out the merchant ships. You're cutting off the supplies. That's what you're doing.
No. What are you doing, Captain? That ship needs our
No, I'm trying to protect this merchant ship.
Oh.
I just ran over their ship.
Does that affect your ship at all?
Not really. It would in real life, but...
Good shot. Did that boat run into the side of the rock by itself, or did you shoot through the rock?
It ran into the rock by itself.
And it exploded.
Yeah, it sunk itself.
But it exploded.
Well, there was 2 ships. I shot one, and the other one ran into a rock.
Yeah, the one that ran into the rock exploded.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, it did.
Oh.
Isn't that weird?
I wish I could have, control.
Oh, that poor ship.
I feel sorry for this ship a little bit.
Oh my god. That was overkill.
Well, that's why I said I kind of feel sorry for them a little bit.
That was overkill. Wait, how come you're protecting a Templar ship though?
I think it's Templars that are over here. Oh, I missed them. Ships sink pretty rapidly.
These old ships do anyway. The Titanic, because it wasn't made of wood, sank slower because it had time to split open.
Ah, I gotta restart because I missed. Because when I started it had 3/4 life. And it could only lose. It had to be before 50%. And I kept shooting the ship at apparently too far.
I heard that some of these naval missions are pretty balls because you have to protect these types of ships before 50%, but they're like surrounded or something like that.
Yeah, this one's one of those.
So they make it almost impossible.
Yeah, it's pretty hard.
This is only what I've heard.
A lot of the problem is also the fact that, you have to continuously stick a half sail, and they also continuously get free shots at it. Because, look, they just got a free shot because I can't do anything.
Yeah, no, they really made it. That one ship's not sunk. That one ship's not sunk behind you.
It is now. Yeah, you see what I mean though? It's just like...
And it's not like you can go past it.
No, you can't.
Because that would make too much sense, right?
Come on, turn!
What are you doing, Captain? That ship needs our help. Nearing cliff, sir!
That was red. It should have sunk.
It should have.
Everything, full sail! Make ready, boys! Fire!
Move.
Fire,
Oh, this is just... Oh, it's just that one right there.
Damn.
to protect the civilian ship.
No!
Got it.
Okay.
It's still...
Did you still make the objective?
I hope so.
You want to check?
Well, I'm at 50% on the nose, so I'm pretty sure one more hit.
Oh, come on! Come on!
Oh. Yeah, when I was using it on doing this one on my own, it wasn't that hard. I like I'm trying to aim for the ones over there and it won't let me aim. There, now it stays behind me.
them shall die.
Come on. Target the damn mine. This thing's being a pain.
Just has to be a pain today, right?
Yeah.
Even though you clearly hit that.
Come on! This is ridiculous.
Ugh.
Like, doesn't like to aim. I'm gonna hit mines now.
What is this game doing for you?
Screw me over, that's what.
These bloody mines. Overkill again?
I'm getting really frustrated with this game. Come
I
on.
can understand.
There, use the mine to eliminate gunboats. There.
That's over?
Hopefully.
Hopefully?
Yeah. You know, since they updated it, seems a little bit harder. They released the one a couple days ago.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
She should be safe now, but it's
So
a
they
hot
updated
chase.
it, did they?
Get after them and end the threat on the vineyard. Let's fly full sail. Gunboat! Gunboat!
Oh, come on!
Just take them all out.
And that should have been 3. Come on, aim.
Wrong way, sir. We should make a course after those ships. I want everything.
What do you think I'm doing?
North. Not there, but an abandoned fort.
Oh, I wonder what's gonna happen now after you get out of this fog.
Well, he did mention something about a fort.
An abandoned one. Quote unquote.
Fort!
Let's have a look. That doesn't look so abandoned to me.
It seems like you're surrounded by gunships too.
Come on, turn. I'm at.
Oh, they took out their own gunship. So you can't go under 50% damage yourself.
Alright, so do that. Or is that what?
No,
is there a new objective?
new optional objective. You can't go under 50% damage.
Come on. The hell?
They're mortars.
Yeah, but it's not letting me do anything. I'm hitting the button to aim. No. Oh, that was irritating.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Well, it's like, oh, your guns are ready. Okay, use
Fire.
them. Use them. Come on, use them. No, you gotta die first.
Die first, then use it.
Oh look.
Well, it is there, Mr. Falk.
Oh, run.
You're right. He doesn't look good in the naval uniform at all.
Avoid their shots completely. Apparently we can outrange them.
Oh, it makes sense.
Okay, not that. I guess it's to avoid damage, but yeah, we both know for a fact that when I tried that before, it did not avoid, it did not, oh, this is funny. Whoa.
Oh, this is just,
yeah,
this is no statements. No statement at all.
Turn.
Azkaban is actually having a little bit of trouble with this because the mortars are unpredictable.
I thought the mortars are unpredictable, so my own guns sometimes just don't want to fire. And will randomly change the range.
As you get ever so closer. Wow.
Yeah, that was a little bit ridiculous. Like, I can fire really far out sometimes, other times no, you have to be hitting it.
Have to be close in and personally.
That is the problem. What reason would the English have to threaten Martha's Vineyard? It has no strategic value and its people remain peaceful. I fear an influence of a different kind saw to this. Templars. But what they intend, I do not know.
I like how his hair keeps going inside his jaw.
I need time
Oh,
to
well,
piece
you know,
things together. We
computer,
set a course for home.
the computers can't make graphics seamless and perfect quite yet for video games, apparently.
No, they can't.
Not yet. Even though it's really funny when, even in Call of Duty, you can still see guns being pointed outdoors.
Oh, that's next to impossible to fix.
Yeah.
At least they fixed the little glitch where, you know, from like GoldenEye, where, you know, the person sticks a gun through the door, you shoot the gun and it can kill them.
Yeah, that's how I usually get most of my kills. Because what it was is
Anyways, well, let's call it now because we're done the naval mission. So, thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you're enjoying the show. If you really want to help us out, click that share button, and so we can get some more viewers and subscribers. That really helps us out.
Don't forget the chip-in account.
Yeah, we have a chip-in account. If you want to throw us a few bucks here or there to help us out, that'd be greatly appreciated. First thing we're going to buy with it would, of course, be a proper microphone. Also, if you go to our Facebook page, there'll be a link in the description below along with the chip-in account info. And like there, you'll be able to get all our latest updates for all our Let's Plays, which include Assassin's Creed 3, Borderlands, Skyrim, and our League of Legends.
And I'm no longer selling my soul for a cup of coffee.
No, because it's already been sold to Mezzafezza.
Yep, you heard it, Mezzafezza. You will be getting my soul in the mail sometime soon.
In 3 to 5 weeks.
3 to 5 business days.
No, 3 to 5 weeks.
3 to 5 business weeks.
Yeah. Oh, it is Christmas time, so yes, it's going to be actually 2 to 3 months.
Business months.
Yes. Anyways, also, we've figured out a schedule for pretty much when we'll be recording everything. So every Tuesday, we'll be doing a recording of Assassin's Creed 3 Marathon. And on the Wednesdays, we'll be doing a Skyrim and Borderlands for sure, and hopefully a League of Legends if our whole team is available. So, thanks again for watching, and bye-bye.
Cheers.